Okay, we all know self-publishing. You get all the rights, all the say, and all the money. But the question is, how do you self-publish? Stay tuned.
When you are with me, I'm free, I'm careless, I believe.
Hi everybody, SL Michaels here. Welcome to my channel, Right On. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Here is where I talk about all things self-publishing, romance writing, and documenting my journey on me becoming a self-published author to show you how you can become a self-published author. All right, so I have 8 tips today on how you can be self-published. How to self-publish your book. It's the question everybody wants to know. So I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to do it. So tip number 1, what to do. Make sure everything, your manuscript, is full and on a document file. And I mean the whole thing, fiction, nonfiction. You can't have it some, typed up on your computer and then others like in a notebook or a blog entry. No, you have to have everything all together in one file. So make sure you have that down before you do anything. Number 2, make sure it's formatted correctly. And I mean formatting in for your book size, and you have your text, everything formatted, margins, the text, all of it. Page separators, breaks, all of it. All right, so number 3, after you have all that done, make sure you go and you send it off to the copyright. Get your work copyrighted. It has to be copyrighted so nobody will steal it. And that way it's official. It will look official for, your book, and you have that piece. I know it's just a piece of paper, but that piece of paper will show everybody, hey, it's mine. So after that, I say do that after that because I say to get your copyright after you have it all formatted and everything, because depending on where you live, copyrights can take a while. Mine took about, because I did it electronically online, it took about almost a month and a half. So make sure that you just, while, everything else, make sure you get your copyright. Don't wait till the last minute to do that, because then you're going to have to be delayed and wait. So make sure to go ahead and sign up for your copyright. Look online and look for wherever you live. It actually just depends on your country. If you're in Europe, for the States, anywhere else. So just go online and see where each requirement of your country, what it requires for you to do. And how much, because it will cost a little bit. Mine was only $60. It's not that bad. Okay, so after that, I'm on number 4. Number 4, ISBN'S. This is a thing that can be totally up to you, because some of the distribution companies, they do offer you an ISBN. However, it can only be one ISBN. You can't take it out of wherever you've went to. If you've went to Amazon, Lulu, Ingram Spark, what happens in these publishing companies stays there. So there is a price. Though it's free to get these, nothing's ever free. So you do have to pay with. You cannot take these outside to different companies. You have to keep them where you got them. Now you can go to a company called Bowker at Bowker.com, and you can buy ISBNs. These do cost you some money, and it can get a little pricey. One ISBN is $125, and then there is a pack of 10, which I think is about $200. Then there's 100, and then there's 1,000, and it just gets higher and higher. I don't know of anyone who's ever going to need 1,000. I do know of a good friend of mine, Mojo Seedlack. She actually bought 100, but I think she's pretty much set with 100. But I went for 10. I got a better deal with 10. So, but with that, having your own ISBNs, it is your own. It is, it is your own. And you can take that anywhere to the bank. You can take it if you wanted to put it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble Press, Lulu, Ingram Spark. You can put these into all different ones because it's yours. And quick tip for if you plan on having your book in different formats, say for instance, paperback, audiobook, ebook, you're going to need its own ISBN. Each one's going to take up that one. So it's best to go for the 10. And if you want to go for the 100, hey, go for it. All right. Number 5, choose between what aggregate company, publishing company you want to use. There are so many out there that you can read up on. Of course, we know of Amazon, Lulu, Ingram Spark, Barnes & Noble Press. You're going to have to just look at them and see which ones is best for you. Some offer you more royalty rates and percentages, and some will, there's global distribution. Some don't do global. Some stay pretty much in the same country. And then, there's Amazon, and it all really kind of depends, on what you want to do. So you're going to have to kind of look that up and see which one works best for you. Number 6, book cover. You got to have a book cover. So you're going to have to decide, do you want someone else to do your book cover? It's recommended that you do because that's kind of like the first thing people do, judge a book by its cover, and that's kind of the first thing in marketing. So, you can go on and have someone design your book cover for you, or you can do it yourself. Either because there are so many programs out there that you can do your own book cover. So it just really depends on you, on your price range. However, and this is the good thing, if someone else does design your book cover, you have all the say. You don't have to go with that. You don't have to. You can do whatever, you want to do. You have all the say in self-publishing. Number 7, advertising marketing. You're going to have to sit down and make up a marketing business plan on how you want to promote your book. You can't just put it out there and everything be like, okay, I put it on Amazon. Amazon's going to just, everyone's on Amazon. They're just going to find my book. No. You have to get out there and you got to advertise it. And what also helps is having an author platform. Author platform is exactly like, what is it? What you're seeing me do now here on YouTube. You can do YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I'm pretty sure there's a ton more social media out there, but get out there. Let people know you wrote a book. Because if no one knows if they don't know you wrote a book, you're not going to be known as anything. And also with Amazon and Facebook, Ingram Spark, Instagram, you can see how these things get a little confusing. They actually offer advertisements. You can do advertisements as well. And there are other programs out there that show you how to make an advertising campaign. So get out there, and there's other things out there as well to get you out there. Other services offered as well that will help you in advertising. You're not guaranteed. Now listen, we're not guaranteed any sales, but unless you get it out there and people see it, and that way people know you wrote a book, and then you never know. They might want to, they're going to want to possibly buy it, and also let it be known word of mouth. Go out to your friends, your family, let them know, hey, I wrote a book. If you are interested in it, if you want to support me, and if they, surely your mom and your dad will want a copy. So let them know, get it out there, advertise your book. They're not going to know unless you tell them. And the last one, number 8, set a release date. You got to have a release date. You can put your on pre-order, your book on pre-order, if you want to have that. Some say to do that, some say don't. The pros in that is that you can have higher book sales on launch day, or it just really depends what you want to do. So it's like I said, we're self-published. It's all up to you. So those are my 8 tips on how to self-publish a book. But to go into more details on how to make your book covers, how to get your ISBNs, how to get your copyright, how to make advertisement campaigns, subscribe to my channel to find out more. Ring the bell. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
What are you waiting for?